Welcome to Two Old Farts Extras. Stuff you've been missing because you're too lazy to listen or watch our show.
So, who's lost a dollar this week? And who's found a dollar this week?
All right, boys and girls. Who's
Oh
going to go
boy.
first on Lost and Found?
Jeez.
And this is in honor of David, who's dealing with solar energy. He's installing
Oh,
solar.
Lord.
No, he's
Right.
got no power today. And without power, you're not on the Lost Dollar Business Club.
Yeah, David is he's getting a whole solar roof put in.
Good
So
man.
he says they're going to have no power from 7 in the morning until like 5
Yeah,
or 6
right.
tonight. And I was like, let me
Every
get this. He
day.
goes, well, I said, why? He goes, they have to disconnect it. I'm like, what are they disconnecting? He goes, well, they have to hook it up to the house. I'm like, the sun's up in the sky. You don't have to hook up anything. There's no, the panels on the roof have to be hooked up. I'm like, yeah, that's an excuse. So, but
That
so
is
yes,
great. So
David will be joining us.
David's here in spirit for today. But Lost and
There you
Found.
go.
Who's got a good Lost and Found to start us off?
You're on, John.
On the China thing, the Volkswagen has just realized that they're not making any money in China because the Chinese electric cars are beating the pants out of them because better range and stuff and price. So lost dollar there that they never probably could ever make, but okay, now it's come to reality.
Now it's a clearly lost dollar.
Yeah, and the gain for the Chinese, they're it's money for them.
Well, they learned from everyone else.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, my is that lost or found, John?
It's a loss for Volkswagen. They lost megabucks there.
3 billion people.
Yeah, and they still can't make a buck. That tells you something.
Right. That's true. Yeah, well, no, Volkswagen, who owns Porsche, but well, not Bugatti anymore, Lamborghini and Audi and the rest of them, they're doing okay, John. I don't think the Volkswagen group is not.
China
suffering.
is their biggest market, and they're not making any money. So I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's
all right. So the lost. There's 2 founds. One, Porsche just came out with a supercar that's all electric. That's blowing everybody away because of the speeds and the performance. I think that's a found dollar for Porsche, which is the Volkswagen group. So hopefully they can sell those in China. To John's point, and the other found is remember last week the UFO in Las Vegas that everybody laughed at me at. Well, they sent pictures. They put pictures out of the aliens that look like aliens. Yep. So that's found because now finally the lizard people and I can go out in public and enjoy ourselves. So
that's an AI movie. That's an AI movie. You fell for it?
Yeah, of course. We made it. Shh, be quiet, John. We made that movie. Don't say a word. Be quiet. Don't talk. So, Michael, what do you have for us?
Very convincing. Well, my lost and found is actually it's a small found. It's a small found because it's a group of. So I'm in enterprise sales as a full-time job, enterprise software sales, and there's this great sales community called bravado.co.co, and they created a GPT for salespeople to ask your questions and get advice on they took the body of knowledge from the community that they'd been developing over 2 years or so and put it into this, they call it Sales GPT. And it's a minor found, but I think it's a big found for the sake that this is what part of the future of AI is, which is people are going to take these specialized bodies of knowledge, put it into a GPT model, and you're going to be able to communicate with experts in any field at any time and get the best knowledge out of it. So I think that's a found.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, Mr. Kurt from Kurt's Corner with the candles in the background and the low mood lighting.
Music.
People on the podcast are going to be, I got to tune in for this. So.
Well, I think my found today, the losses is a tough one, but the found one is an agriculture company that's been around, I think, since about 2017. They're called App Harvest, and they've been up about 6.8%, I believe. And they make farming sustainable farming. So basically, they use indoor farming techniques that can grow crops up to using up to 90% less water. And obviously, in today's world where we're struggling with getting fresh water, I think that's a really good win.
Very cool.
All right.
Now, if David was here, we'd go cha-ching, but we don't have the cha-ching machine. That's all on
know,
David's side.
Don't?
And that's an American company, by the way. They're from Kentucky.
Oh,
well.
No,
sure, that's where husband and wife divorce and they're still brother and sister. So that's important.
Oh, God.
That's not true? Really? Too soon? Too soon after the war? Okay. So just checking. Gentlemen, this was fun. We should do this next week. Oh, that's right. We will be
Oh,
doing it
what?
next week.
I think so.
So for everybody that's watching or listening, don't forget the show airs every Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're in New York City, you don't have to adjust your clock, but the rest of the world, we're sorry, you'll have to figure out what it is.
That's right.
If you have any comments, please list them below. If you want to be a guest on the show and you're an expert in a field and you can show us up, which, trust me, not that hard to do, please do that. Also subscribe and like. I know we say it every week, but it actually helps the channel out. And it lets us know that we have some fans out there. And other than that, guys, have a wonderful week. We'll see you all next week.
All right.
Cheers.